Do you know the streamer Penguinz0 or Moist
I know
Critical?
Charlie. I know Charlie. I
He
know them.
he recently disabled donations and he went public with his actual earnings, and he's my favorite streamer, I would say, and he's just really just humble and noble, and that's the reason I like him so much is
Yeah.
because
And the reason why I'm disabling all of these things and discouraging these things is because I just don't want people to donate money to me anymore. I don't want that. I'm putting the kibosh on it. I felt uneasy about it for a while, but I convinced myself that I could deliver something that made it valuable for people that were donating. So, like YouTube channel memberships. I had all these big ideas for content I'd do at the farm for members, but what I didn't account for is just how much we do at the farm and how time consuming that is, so I haven't been able to film any of that. So you are basically paying money for nothing. And it's not just YouTube memberships that were getting a bad deal, Twitch subs too.
he knows content should be free because at the end of the day you are just providing entertainment and it should be free, and
If
you
people
might
want to
make
donate,
money.
they can feel free to donate.
Yeah, and you might make money through ads, which is your main source of income. Charlie ended up turning off donations through all ways possible because he already makes so much money through, ads. So he doesn't need it in his sponsorships and deals already.
It's
So
like, you don't need to fucking pay
Yeah.
me to do this shit. I do this shit because I love doing it, and I make enough doing
he already
it
makes
with
enough
the
money.
deals that I have.
Yeah. So I just think it's
Yeah.
really humble and noble of him, and I wish more streamers, I guess, did that because there's streamers who just keep begging for money and act like they don't have much money when they're making so much money, and then there's people who would need the money more, which is probably a viewer who is making minimum wage, and Charlie just
Yeah.
outright said, "Yeah, you need the money more than I do. Keep your money. I don't need your money." And I just think
Yeah.
that's a good. He's the first streamer to do that, by the way. So I think it's at least big
That's
streamer to
awesome.
do that. So I'm really happy with the Tony set for that.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, because a lot of people look up to Charlie. A lot of people look up to him and, not really idolize him, but see him as kind of a figure to look up to and as a
I certainly do. He's a big reason I even
role
wanted
model.
to start
That's what it is, a role model.
podcasting. Honestly, he used to
Yeah.
be in a podcast called The Official Podcast, and I used to listen to it a lot. And I don't know, Charlie's always been a huge inspiration to me, and I've been watching him forever now. So yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
that's-
happy
that's
with
fair,
I'm
that's
happy
valid.
with how he is. If
Yeah,
you were to
he's-
ask
he's
me
a
who was
good
my
fucking guy.
inspiration for starting the podcast, I would say Moist Critical, Penguinz0, Charlie.
Oh,